How do you know if you're going to ascend? It's involuntary. Involuntary. Ascension is completely involuntary. There are key codes, light codes that are coming in from the heavens, from the sun, from like the planets, the universe. And there are energies activating in the ground below our feet on the earth. There's an energetic communication happening between the earth and between the heavens. And us earthlings, us humans, are stuck right in the middle. So us too are experiencing an energetic shift. The energy of the ground below our feet is shifting and evolving. And the energy that is hitting us from the heavens, from the universe, is evolving us. And so all we can do in this ascension process that we're all undergoing is choose how we want to participate. Choose how we want to participate. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep this on my page now. This is good. These are good light codes. That's a really good question, Nicole. Thank you so much for asking that. That was a little channeled info for you. So it looks like our theme for the day, if we were to tap into the energy a little bit, is choose how you want to participate. Everybody is being hit with transformational energies. Everybody is being hit with these 5D light codes, providing them the opportunity to raise in vibration. The opportunity. In my opinion, it should feel like your inner soul, there's like a magnet inside of you that is gravitating towards new things, different things. Probably you're stuck at home in isolation, so on the internet it's going to be gravitated towards things to research or to look into. You want to listen to that at this time. Allow yourself to be inspired, allow yourself to have epiphanies, think of new ideas, and feel like you have a really open mind, because that's a good way to set yourself up for growth. You're going to learn things about yourself, information that's kind of like activate from the inside. And then also, as your inner self guides you to do research or to learn more, so your mind has access to more information, by having an open mind, it will allow you to process any potential cognitive dissonance that may occur if you access any profoundly transformational information. So yeah, ascension is coming for each and every one of us, and it's a beautiful thing. And it's just like, imagine like being showered with light that cleanses your soul. But if you are really stuck on the dirt, stuck in the hell energies inside of you, then, it's going to be a bit more painful and uncomfortable because you're resisting. But most people, if they're somehow, some way spiritual, then they're already used to doing the spiritual work. And so in this time, spiritual work doesn't require any reaching out. The spiritual work is coming from within. The soul work is occurring, and all we can do is choose how we respond to it. So it's kind of like those of us who've already been doing spiritual work, nothing is changing in this time. This is how we always are. It's actually easier for us to evolve and do the spiritual work because it's so facilitated by these energies from the earth and from the heavens that we're caught in the middle of. And then those of us who have never done the spiritual work, who are not comfortable, meditating or tapping into the self, it's like going to be real uncomfortable. But know that all that's happening is they are being gravitated towards facilitated by their environment towards a different way of being that's going to facilitate their personal ascension. You're welcome. How do you know if you have ascended? You know you have ascended if you have Christed Jesus powers. Can you heal people with your hands? Can you turn water into wine? Can you auto-manifest? Can you levitate? Can you speak directly to source energy and request it to do things to nature, such as part the ocean? If you can, then you have ascended. If you keep finding yourself being like, wow, this is very Jesus-like of me, then hey, you've ascended. Congratulations. Most of us are just now starting to activate the fifth dimensional grid. Most of us are just now starting to access the first steps of ascension. Ascension energy portals activated in 2011 and 2012. And so all of us have had our training wheels on. Pretty much, Spirit says 2015, some of the training wheels were removed. Then 2018, some of the training wheels were removed. And again, at the beginning of 2019, more training wheels were removed. But now here in 2020, it's the first time that everyone's training wheels are removed. This is the first time that we're actually having to figure out how to function in the fourth dimension with access to both heaven and hell on earth. So Ascension is grounding heaven on earth, and earth right now is a hell on earth vibration. And so what's going to happen is first the balancing out, and then the full light takeover. So first people activate their own personal ascension. First people activate the light that's inside of themselves. I was going to say inside of us. Inside of us. So it's like we activate on the inside, we activate our own personal place on the light grid, and then other people activate their personal places. And when enough people on the light grid activate, geometries start to activate. They look like shapes. And when certain sacred geometry and geolocation shapes of people on the earth in a divinely planned way start to activate, the whole earth planet starts to activate, and it's a really beautiful experience. The visions I've had of it are just gorgeous. Those of us who lived on Lemuria, Spirit says, who have past lives / future lives, however you look at time, on Lemuria, it's very Lemurian vibes. Spirit says Lemuria is like the closest you can get to heaven on earth. Not even Garden of Eden. It's way more Lemuria. I haven't talked about that in a while. Okay, this video went from like something extremely casual and not professional to me channeling information that feels really potent and special and information. Wait, potent and special and important information. Was Jesus on the fifth dimension when he was on earth? Yeah. All of our dimensions, all the dimensions are parallel. They're all parallel dimensions. It's like right here in this seat is a 5D, I could be in 5D, I could be in 3D, I could be in 4D, I could be in 12D. Yeah, I could be in 12D. Just depends on what I'm resonating at. Like, if you were to watch someone vibration shift, it would be as if like you just watched them phase out of existence, or you maybe would see them like stay in the same place but like change colors, or like grow wings, or I don't know, roots come out of their feet into the earth. There are many visuals that can represent that. It's like you stay where you are, it's just that the atoms around you, you get access to more atoms, you get access to more. So yeah, Jesus was a fifth dimensional being walking around on earth, and he had all his fifth dimensional powers. But it was just like, imagine how it looked from the heavens. It was like a dark hell on earth, and then the little light of Jesus and whatever other 5D beings may have been around during that. Hey, my love, how do you know when you're on different dimensions? What a cool question. This is my favorite fucking topic. Guys, this is a good way to get me to tangent from talking about my website into like talking about this cool shit, because it's my favorite stuff. Okay, so how do you know when you're on different dimensions? I've never been asked this, and I love tapping in to answer it. Okay, so you're going to want to tap into your portal sensor right behind your heart chakra, inside of your thorax, inside of your torso, and like behind your solar plexus. That's like a portal. That's a portal. It's a lot of things. Oh my god, this area is a lot of things depending on what dimension you're on. But that's going to be your sensor. That's going to be like your compass. You have to be able to be real with yourself. You can't even sense dimensions. You are not given access to sense dimensions if you're of a certain vibration because you're hurt self. But if you're able to be self-aware, then you have access to dimensions. If you're able to be accountable, if you're able to be accountable for your behavior, responsible for your behavior, and self-aware, willing to hold yourself accountable, willing to be real with yourself about when you're being a shithead and low vibrational, then you can tell what dimension you're in. Because oftentimes, gaining the ability to vibe shift up, a huge like portal you have to pass through or test you have to pass through, is being able to acknowledge when you are resonating hell vibes, when you are making things shitty for other people. So it's like you have to be able to first be able to say, oh, I think I'm in hell on earth right now. I really could have responded to that situation better. I really can be better in this exact moment. I can be looking at things from a much more grateful place. I can really be a lot more open-minded right now. I could have been open-minded. Whether it's in a place of self-reflection and then you just work on being better, or you're actively in the moment being like, oh my god, I'm being a shithead. Hey, hold on a second. I apologize for just saying that. Definitely could have gone about it a different way. Like, those accountable type of actions That's called taking responsibility for your energy. And once you start to take responsibility for your energy, then you start to have a relationship with your energy, and you start to really be able to sense the shifts in your energy in a way where it's like a language that you speak. And so you start to experience the world around you, and you tap into the energy around you. And the more you practice speaking this language that's all rooted in accountability for your energy, you know, you sense, you don't even have to think it or say it. You know, and you can feel if you have access to a higher vibration or not. And then you explore. You have fun with your spiritual tools, and you explore. And you see where you can go from there if you like. Or you can just like be in the moment and shine and enjoy, which I feel like is a big thing. Like, we want to vibe shift up, and we don't want to just keep like being unsatisfied and trying to go up, up, up. Usually we vibe shift up, and then we marinate in the energy. Ooh, feels good, tastes good, fun. Let's make some things here. I'm glad that makes sense. I love you so much. So you know, my last article on my website that I wrote is a very potent description of ascension and light body activation and how it affects the grid on Earth. I talk about these kind of things in specific detail with the intention to inform and educate on my website. I write about 1,500 to 2,000 words per article, and I go in on all of these topics in a way that I would never go in on Instagram, because this is protected content. So, in closing, I love you. And if you haven't been on my website, lovesteadylife.com, I hope you'll check it out. There are some free articles on there that you can enjoy. And if you sign up today, it will be free to sign up, and you can read even more articles. The last 2 articles I shared are part of my new series that I'm just going to be doing for at least this next year. I'm dedicating myself to really educating and informing you guys on, it's like advanced 5D light work, soul work. So it's not going to resonate with everyone. But if you're curious, get your free membership today so that you can read the 2 most recent articles I've made, because they're super legit. If they don't resonate, you're cool, you're fine, you didn't pay for anything. But I'm locking both those articles today. I've got a lot to do on the website. I probably won't get it done today, but I'm going to lock those soon, because again, you'll see that's legit key codes in there. And then the 3rd article is also going to be locked. And then soon, hopefully by Monday, all the blog posts on my website are locked. You'll have to be a member to read them. Like I said, all my complimentary resources are the same. I'm still doing my Monday energy reports. I'm still going to be putting those Monday energy reports on my YouTube. I'm adding a new service onto the blog. It's going to be a monthly energy report. I'm going to do an energy report on my blog, a written report, probably with cards. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what Spirit wants. And that's going to probably be up to 2,000 words as well. And that's going to be something that I offer also to members on my site. If you want some personal guidance, you can book a reading with me on my website. I have written readings as an offering. I have video chat readings as an offering as well, or we could do a phone reading if that's your thing. The most affordable reading on my website is a written reading for $50. You're going to see that under the general intuitive reading. And if you've gotten a reading from me before, then you get access to the Soul Family reading on my website. And that's a discounted reading for return clients. And you can only click on that if you're logged in. I'm really excited to start writing out the series about dreams. I get a lot of questions about dreams from people and astral traveling, so that's going to be really fun to start writing about and talking to you guys about. With that said, I love you. I'm so happy to be my truest self on camera and just be transparent in who I am, because I know that that is one of the best ways to shine light codes and to kind of almost hold space for you to just be your weird self and do what feels right and follow your heart and do all those inner things that you're curious about, so you can start to sense the difference in the energies that are within you, and you can start to speak the language of vibrations, so you can start to tune your energy field. The topic of tuning your energy field is interesting to you, I hope you'll check out my article on it on my website. I love you. I love you. I really, really do. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.